Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone got a rash here going today. Today's topic is how to tell when a man is emotionally unavailable. Basically, I seen a video by Tony Gasket about a few days ago. He was talking about the situation. Just want to kind of give my own little spin to it. But here we go. How to tell if a man is emotionally unavailable is basically he's there physically, but he's elsewhere mentally. You know, he's there physically with you. Y'all can be at the dinner table. Y'all can be at the house. Y'all can be on the phone. Y'all talking, but his mind is elsewhere. It's kind of like when you're at a job. Physically, you're clocked in, but mentally, you're somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Your coworkers or whoever you deal with can't depend on you. You're not reliable, and for some reason, you're just not present with them. It's kind of the same way with relationships, or just when a man emotionally unavailable. His mind might be thinking about ex, might be thinking about a game that he probably lost 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, or maybe his mindset is just not there. Period. So that's a way that you can tell that a man's emotionally unavailable. The conversations may get shorter. The conversation may not be lasting like they was in the past. You may call them at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They might be an hour, and then next thing you know, it's like 50 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe just 5 minutes, or it might just rush you off the phone. You know, like that's a sign also that a man can be emotionally unavailable as well too. So you gotta be really, cautious, be very aware of that when you're out there dating, because as men, we kind of tend to drift our focus where it doesn't need to be to. Need to give a person that respect. It's like kind of have that little juice to you, because sometimes we can be so riled up, we can be so hyped up in the beginning, but then as time passes, we kind of lose interest or kind of lose our focus. I would, like I said, give back to the job. Everything we try to do for the first time, we're all excited. We're, all all 10 toes down. Let's go. And then after a few months, we just kind of just going through emotions. We kind of just, like I said, we're locking in physically, but mentally we're elsewhere. So we just have to kind of just work on just being there, be present, or don't even be involved at all. It could be even with like parenting and stuff like that. You can be with your children physically. You're there with them, maybe at the park, maybe at the playground. Then next thing you know, you're on your phone, you're distracted, you're looking at other stuff, you get distracted. So, and then stuff happens. So, just gotta be more conscious, be more self-aware. I'm not gonna lie though, sometimes I've done that a lot of times too, where I've been, out with Olivia, or, maybe at the park, and whatever reason, like I tell on my phone, or, I got this, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, instead of giving her my full attention. So it's the same thing, like I said, just give people their respect, when it's time to be focused, time to stay focused. It's the same way where you'll go, if you had a meeting with your boss or whatever, you're gonna be focused, you're gonna be locked in. Give that same respect to your kid, your wife, or your family member, or whoever you're talking to, really. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, you go out to dinner, you might be on your phone texting, you might be on your phone, or might be watching TV in the background, instead of giving that person your fully and undivided attention. You know what I'm saying? So, it matters a lot, especially when you're out there dating and out there, meeting people, and with your full attention. They want you to be energetic. They want you to be, there with them. Not elsewhere, not your physically body there, and your mind somewhere else. Just try to work on that. Like I said, sometimes, for example, you might be out and your mind and with the person, but then you might be looking up, watching sports or whatever's on TV or whatever. So, just be intentional, just be aware and cautious of that. Because like I said, we don't really do it in other aspects. We just kind of locked in, we focus, but then come down to wife or significant other, we kind of drop the ball in that area. Or it's kind of like we'll do so much for people who we don't even know, but then we'll treat our spouse the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? We'll go hard, we're overtime, whatever, and then next thing you know, our wife or significant other tell us, hey, you stay up and do something, like you stay up and do dishes, or you stay up and pick this up. You be like, no, I'm tired, and crash out. So, like I said, just be mindful of it, and get a person the same respect that you'll give a stranger. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I really got to say about why men have become mostly unavailable. Like I said, will be hot, cold, or just cold, for a lot of times. But what's your thoughts for this topic? Feel free to comment below. Until next time out, Coach JC.